Let me tell you guys what I wish I knew before I started playing basketball. So when I started playing basketball, I was watching players like Kobe Bryant, Allen Iverson. Kobe was dunking it. Allen Iverson was crossing everybody. So what did I try to do? Dunk and cross everybody. But one of the biggest things that you guys need to understand is the biggest kept secret in basketball, what you need a jump shot. You need a jump shot. I know it sounds crazy, like of course, obviously you need a jump shot, but not everybody has a jump shot. Players like Duncan Robinson, former D3 player that went D1 and now has an $80 million contract with the Miami Heat, just because he could shoot, but not just kind of shoot, like he can really shoot. And players like that, a bench player or a former starter, can make that type of money. And if you're watching this video right now, you don't think that you can make that money because you put in that same type of pain, go through what you do and go to the NBA Finals and make these shots? If you cannot, that's why we're here. Today's day 3 of madness. On the 3rd day of madness, my trainer gave to me the tips on how to make jump shots. What's the perfect and proper foundation that you need to have to get your shots right? Come here. Right here is where you need to start at. I'm gonna show you guys a quick drill that I do that helps me with my jump shot and things that I've seen other players do. Players like Steph Curry still do warm-up shots. They still do warm-up shots right under the basket, all net. Why are you not doing it? It's boring? Okay, so you don't want to be great. This is what they do see, I guess. This is what they do see. First thing I'm gonna do is be with intention. Every workout that you go into it, I see a lot of you guys that's working out, even guys that I see coming to my own gym work out. By the time they work out, they're not even sweating. Their shirt not even soaking wet. They're not even breathing hard. How do you expect to play hard or for it to transfer over to the game if you don't do it? So the first thing I'm gonna focus on is rip throughs. Now obviously you can do low rip throughs, mid rip throughs, and high rip throughs. Mine's a mid. The reason why I like a mid is because I want the defender to back up off me. You're here, right into the shot, soft off the glass. So as you guys see this, as I'm ripping through, I really don't want my basketball touching the rim. So have you ever seen an all net off the backboard? This right here is what I'm focusing on. I want my basketball to not touch the rim at all because I want to make sure that I have the understanding of it going down pat. Normally what I do is I go 10 this way, 10 this way, right? When you switch out and go towards the left, it's a total different steps. We go here, we're right, left into our jump shot. Going across the face this way, we're right, left into a soft shot, high arcer, focusing on getting over the rim. Make sure when you shoot any shots, it's straight up, straight down. Watch that basketball go in. What you do to one side, you do to the other. Get out of here. Good. Now that you guys are over there watching me, make sure it replicates. We want to focus on all net off the backboard. Make sure you're breathing through this workout. Feel yourself exert the energy. That's 3. That's 4. Same steps. And when I'm doing this drill, I like to visualize somebody on me. I like to be like, move with intention. I know where I'm trying to get to. I know what my big goal is. I know what the end goal is. So get to where you need to get to, knock it down, and progressively move forward. So then you guys are asking like, well, obviously like a jump shot is something that you need to have, but the jump shot is something that everybody don't have. What I want you guys to focus on is, especially my New York City guards. I don't know if you guys have been to school, have gone to school, or trying to get into school. One of the biggest things they say about us guards is that we can't shoot. We can't make a shot to save our lives. Obviously other places, other states can make shots, and I mean at a high clip. We're known for like the flashy crossovers, aggressive bumps, finishing above the rim, finishing at the rim. I want you guys to understand, you gotta get into the gym. You gotta work on your shot. I know most of us aren't blessed to have like shooting gun machines, and I know most of us don't have a lot of friends that wanna play basketball like us as well. You got to figure out how to get it in, because at the end of the day, when you go meet against an opponent, they don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear you ain't have it, because they're going to try to fry you. So make sure you in that gym, lock it in. The next drill I'm about to do is a little weird drill. When I first started doing it, I hated it. Shout out to my boy Mo. He put me on to this. But I also seen Damian Lillard focusing on this. I think the concept of it is to not actually get the grip of the basketball. So me, most basketball players, I like to find the seams when I'm shooting. But when you get the basketball, sometimes you don't always find the seams. So how do you adapt to that situation? Do not allow your situation to dictate your outcome. You dictate your outcome. So with this right here, I like to dictate my outcome with pounding the basketball. With the pound of the basketball, I'm gonna make sure I get my hips into it and automatically pop up into my shot as soon as I come up. When I pop up into my shot, I wanna make sure I'm at the top of my shot and I'm doing a high arcer. Focus is getting that soft touch. As a shooter, you have to have a soft touch. I don't know if it's anybody else. Like I just love the sound of the net when it don't. When it just, I don't like the sound of that. Look at that. Look at that. Shots like this, you want to find yourself shooting anywhere between like 15 to 25. Reason being is you want to get used to this motion. So the focal point of it is like, oh, Matt, why would I do a silly drill like that? How do you get to your shot normally? Whether it's a catch and shoot, whether it's a dribble, whether it's a rip through. Every time you find yourself going from low to high. Most players that I see nowadays start high, go low, and then go back high. Dribbling like this to get here, to get back into your shot, it can work, but you're killing your legs too much. Shooters know exactly what they need to do, where they need to get to, what lift they need, and what arc they need to put in their shots. I'm gonna move this progressively backwards to show you guys that you can shoot this shot from anywhere. Now we have the free throw line. That shot was okay, but I wasn't really satisfied with my arc, so I gotta get it up. It's not about just making shots, it's about the quality of shots. You can go into the gym and shoot 500 shots, but are they 500 game shots? Or are you wasting your time? There we go. There we go. We don't like seeing the ball miss too much. Build that consistency, knock it down, splash. After you feel comfortable enough making 15 to 25 from there and 15 to 25 from here, what you think we're gonna do? Huh? What you think we're gonna do? You gotta step back. I would say for most people, if you by yourself, top of the key should be like your stopping point. But now you have to understand is, here we didn't have to use that much power. Here was a little bit medium. Here we have to use power. As a high school line, college line, and NBA three-point line, you want to keep progressing and improving that. Get it up. That was flat. Gotta put more on it. That one was right there in the middle. So the porridge was too hot. The porridge was too cold. Porridge is just right. I try to pride myself on not missing more than 3 shots when I'm shooting. Never 3 in a row. I try to really pride myself on it. Sometimes it happens, but rarely, all right? So hold yourself accountable to the same shots. So now that we started focusing on getting our shot warmed, our arms warm, now let's add a little bit of movement. So with this, I don't want to go too crazy within the movement. I want to go into a shooter's bag. So a shooter's bag really doesn't go too crazy. As you see people like Duncan Robinson, Klay Thompson, Kyle Korver, players like this, you'll see them get to a spot, maybe bounce out, side step, maybe step back, but never really get too crazy. So I want to show you guys where you should start at to work on these moves. Like obviously, we would love to shoot half court, NBA, wherever you want, but you always have to start your foundation from here. If you can't make the shots consistently from here, you're not going to make the shots consistently from anywhere else. So let's focus on the pound out. With the pound out, you want to have a good foundation, and you want to put it on the outside of your body. So if I'm looking to pound out to the right side, I want this pound right on the inside of my right foot. Focus on tucking my arm and get into a high shot. Much better. Hold yourself to a certain standard. Good. In all of these moves, you want to make sure you move with intention and hear yourself. See a defender in front of you. I see somebody in front of me right now. I see somebody trying to block my shot, which is what's forcing me to get the ball a little bit higher, okay? Same concept. Get out. Get out. Dribble that basketball and find yourself get into where you want to get to. It's very important that we keep building from this and make shots. There we go. If I would've missed, I would've gave one of y'all a Christmas present. But I guess we'll never know. Same movement that we have from inside the paint, you progressively go back and shoot the same shot. Gotta break that wrist a little bit more. Break that wrist, get it up. Like I said, when I was younger, if you watch my previous videos, I said I used to be fat. I had a trainer tell me, put your hand in the cookie jar. So put your hand in the cookie jar. There we go. Try to keep yourself warm, try to keep yourself active, and move with intention. Let's try to get 3 in a row. Build that consistency. Hold yourself. That's one of them things. That's 2 of them things. Okay. That's 3 in a row. Now, as you guys can see, I told you guys, shoot this shot. Obviously, I'm simplifying it for you. I'm not going through all 10 shots. You don't need to see me make the 10 shots, but you need to see yourself make the 10 shots. 10 to the left, 10 to the right, 10 to the left, 10 to the right, 10 to the left, 10 to the right. I'm gonna do 1 and 1 here so you guys can see the intention, but beyond that, get yourself up. Get out, up. Watch it progress. Watch it progress. If you guys see me make these shots, it's not because I just woke up one day and started to shoot these shots. I actually had to practice, train, and understand my mechanics of my own body to do this, okay? At this part of the video, I hope you guys are feeling good, feeling warm and stuff like that. If you had to pause it, cool. Make sure you get some water, stretch out. You got some more shooting to do. All right, so what I showed you guys so far is pretty decent on the foundation of how to get our shooting warm-up drill going. This right here, you can help build your shot and keep creating off of that. And obviously, like, you can go into so many different shots. You can go into quick pull-ups, quick transition shots, off the rip through, off the crossover. But one thing people don't understand about shooters is you got to be in shape. Most of you guys don't make shots because your cardio is ass. Stamina's not good. You have to be better at that. So this last drill I'm gonna show you guys is pretty crazy. Normally what I do is I normally go full court, 50 NBA threes. Right now I'm gonna go side to side to show you guys, and it doesn't matter who's watching this. I want you guys to focus on the concept of being intentional with every two-step. You wanna be aggressive. You wanna put your defender on his heels, and you wanna make sure that they are backing up. Whether it's a guy or a girl, I want you guys to be very aggressive with this movement, okay? We're here, 1, 2, shot. Make sure we get a little lift, get a little cadence, a nice little pace, See it, see it, see it. And figure out how to get into your shot. Keep moving, get into your shot, and get yourself tired. Get yourself tired while shooting these shots. Like I said, I normally do 50 NBA threes. If you guys want to go free throw to free throw or NBA to NBA, push yourself. Get tired, breathe hard, throw up. Whatever you have to do to get yourself to that level, because one thing I'm gonna tell you is you do not want to regret and remind yourself of what you could have done or what you should have done. Right now, nobody's watching, it's just you in the gym. All right, you guys on the bottle. This is what they don't see. Hey, Madness episode 3. Are you subscribed? Talk to you guys later.